Hello world, this is JWP, JWP Primo Beats, coming to you live from a home studio. For around 20 years, I've been mixing and mastering music, rapping, songwriting, and recently started singing, along with everything else that goes with music production, such as graphic design, editing, photo editing, video editing, and for around 15 years, I've been using SynthEdit to make my own audio plugins. Check out my website, jwpsite.com, for my social links, latest news and updates, and public offerings. My Twitch, JWP stream, Facebook, JWP Meta, YouTube at JWPTube. If you'd like to help support what I do, check out my Patreon, JWP Patreon. That's with 2 P's. There's exclusive content there for making your own audio plugins in SynthEdit. My GoFundMe, JWP Fund, or my PayPal, jwpmas@gmail.com. Likes, comments, subscribes, follows, whatever makes you click are appreciated. I'll be continuing along, remixing, remastering some of my older beats in FL Studio. So this one I call Round. Looks like I got all these other things open. And I think going to look at this, the compressor. So this is pretty much done. I got to do some more field testing with it. Look at all this garbage. Oh, these are just gainers. Okay. That's not so bad. Yeah, so that looks right. Bass, I got sweet spots on the bass here. So I'm just going to look at the master compressor. Wish it wouldn't do that. Then I want get rid of these, so to speak, and bring this back. These can go, but they don't really have to. Just be spending time doing nothing. Bring in a patcher. I can't remember what order this went in, because I just finished doing one, right? So I'm going to reopen that and just follow some of the guidelines there. I closed my window and now it's muggy and hot in here again. Okay, so want this one. I don't know why feedback is next in. This has to be headphones. They probably popped out again. Yeah, headphones. Waiting for that to load. I can get set up over here. So I know for sure there's a compressor in here, and I think I did about 3. And this is FL compressor, free compressor. And for this guy, I'm using complete mix. And no post gain. And then I want to bring it to engagement. So that is -16, right? Yeah. Okay, so engagement is 16. Where is it sitting now? So it's way up there, sort of. Lots of dynamic range there. I'll bring that back to 16 here. So it can still come up about 3. Since it's so dim, it just really, you can really hear that cello. I don't like that. So I'm going to pull down that cello a little bit. I feel like it's all I can hear. Feels a little bit better blended. What does that sound like loud? I'm going to drop this patcher first. Oh, that is loud. Okay. It's max even. Jonte Beats just followed. What's happening, Jonte Beats? Hopefully I'm saying that right. Hello. Okay, so I feel it's a bit more blended. Before it just sounded like the cello was all up front. Okay. So this is gonna get ugly, fair warning. Okay, so I'm gonna look at the other one, right? And how many steps did I have? I got like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then post, right? Can I send in a beat feedback? I do feedback on the weekends. Generally in the afternoon, check my schedule. But thanks for coming through. All right, so I'm at my engagement point here. And am I? Okay, so turn this back on. That cello is better in better spot now. This like super dim. Oh, this isn't even on. No wonder why I couldn't get it. Okay, so let's hear this loud. It's a little foggy now. I feel like it's a little foggy. So let's bring it in, back in. Let's say 15. There we go. Okay. And dim it again. See, it kind of sits out when it's dim, right? I don't like that. So let's bring it back to where it was. So 16.5. I don't like splitting things in half more than that. Let's hear that loud again and see if that's acceptable. I don't know. Sounds the same. Okay, so that's where it's sitting. Maybe the master compressor will get it to where I want it. Okay, so at the point of engagement, 16, patcher on. Okay, so yes, at the point of engagement here. So let's bring in the compressor now. Okay, so as usual, not a lot going on. How many stages did I have here? So 18, 36, it's like 4. Actually, that was a half, right? So 2 full stages. Again, I'm just trying to engage the limiter. Let's look at it through the scope. Look at anything there. Okay, yeah. Bring in some more EQ here. Rather just a gainer. Already a little bit of that reverb, that weird attack transient, all crazy. Okay, so then 2. Ooh, I can hear that bass now. Something weird's happening with that bass. It was 3, right? This was a half. Where's that limiter starting to sit? It's kinda, not really. Let's try, can I just say duplicate? I thought that was a thing. Guess not. Okay, so bringing this in one more time. Again, full on. So it's starting to get a lot of that release. Yeah, definitely a lot of release. This is where it was with the other one, right? And it's that attack that's really changing things. So I think maybe 3/4. Push that attack a bit. Where's the limiter sitting now? Okay, so we're starting to gauge that limiter. Halfway point, I don't think it is. That snare it is. Barely. Down here, it's probably not engaging the limiter anymore. Yeah, barely. At all? At all? Yeah, there it is, okay. So then a +3 will engage the limiter. And then, so I said 3/4 to squish it a bit, right? Is it too much? Let's see what that sounds like here. Without? Yeah, I lost a lot of release, so maybe half then. 2/3. That's better. Yeah, it's way better. I'm gonna push on it a bit. Oh. Yeah, no. Too much. Just that little bit, eh? Yeah, just that little bit. It's right there. Let's dim that. Let's try these other guys. That bass, eh? Okay, so post, pre, whatever. Let's grab these. I want that bass to stick out. A little too much. Let's say 22.5. Now that bass is sticking out. Let's try dim. Yeah. It's a nice float. How'd that affect the master? Still limiting? Yes. I think that actually kind of... No, yeah. No. Why is it... Oh, because of these guys. Okay. Okay. Still limiting. Let's push on these guys and then bring in that -3 here. It's a little bit different than the last track. I expected as much. I'm gonna drop it 3, right? Actually, I should probably be using the balance on the last one. I'm gonna have to go back into the other one and redo that. Does it really matter? No, I'm just gonna keep consistent and try to have like this really retro-y kind of sound, because the PEQ has been accused of truncating. However, it's fine. Okay. And Maximus, or Ozone rather. Okay, and we'll get this 13.5 happening here. And yeah, I'll close everything else. Let's just close this as well. So just letting it run and detect the level. We get a bit of an overall ear, I guess. Before I continue, I might as well turn off anything that's after Ozone. Again, just letting it run. And I'll probably call it a day after this. Got a little bit of post to do. This has been 2 streams today. And I don't like to have like too many sessions squished together in stream. I still have to do the export and stuff, so a little bit left to this stream. Not a lot of clips today, just mostly a lot of post mastering, really. Whoa. Like to let it run full cycle here. Do not have enough time for another stream, because again I have to go in and remove the BRBs and the intro and stuff. So I'm just gonna go ahead and open Ozone now. So I did loop back around, stop here. Again, that's quite a bit. And that's all good. Go ahead and save right quick. Let's do an export. Wave. And of course it's already doing its this round. So yeah, did ozone's dithering. Everything looks good. Do that and do another BRB. All right, so I got this open in RX now. I'm just going to do my processing, which is emulating an MP3, which reduces overall volume. So then I bring it back up, but not before doing phase optimization, and then bring it back to loudness and normalize it for louder. So let's get the stats here. That's where I want it. This is different than last time. TruePic was doing 0.5. Interesting. Anyway, do that. Do that. Running this thing, so MP3 reduction, we'll see loss, a clip up in the spectrum. And phase, I'm going to see the lines change. Loudness, again, probably not going to move very much. A little bit, and then it's going to expand, yeah. And I'll just get that over as an MP3, 256, constant bit rate, save over the old one. And that's it, that's all. Check out my website, jwpsite.com, for my social links, latest news and updates, and public offerings. My Twitch, JWP stream, Facebook, JWP Mail, YouTube at JWPTube. If you'd like to help support what I do, check out my Patreon, JWP Patreon. That's with 2 P's. There's exclusive content there for making your own audio plugins and synth edit. My GoFundMe, JWP Fund, or my PayPal, jwpmas@gmail.com. If you're watching this, or rather, likes, comments, subscribes, follows, anything that makes you click are appreciated. Thanks for watching. Until next time.